Hi everybody, my name's Alanine and I am a Nichols dietetic intern. And today my topic is pre-workout fuel. And the reason I chose this topic is because I was once a collegiate athlete, and I know the downfalls of not fueling your body before a workout. So today we're going to be talking about why it's important and some examples of some meals you could do before a workout. So why is it important to fuel before a workout? Fueling your body with the right nutrients before an exercise will give you energy and strength to perform better. You won't feel as fatigued. You'll have the energy to keep going. The macronutrients you consume before a workout has a specific role. The ratio in which you consume these varies by the individual and the type of exercise you are doing. So your first macronutrient is carbohydrates. Your muscles use glucose from carbohydrates for fuel. Okay, so glycogen is the way the body processes and stores glucose, and this is mainly in the liver and the muscles. So for short and high intensity exercise, our glycogen stores are our muscles' main source of energy. And for longer exercises, the degree to which carbohydrates are used depends on the intensity of the workout, the type of training it is, and your overall diet. Our glycogen stores are limited, and these stores eventually do become depleted. And carbohydrates can potentially increase these glycogen stores and utilization for your workout. I know some athletes, whenever they're getting ready for a big game or like a big endurance race or anything like that, they'll go through this thing called carb loading, which involves a high carbohydrate diet for 1 to 7 days. And this is essentially just to maximize those glycogen stores so they don't become depleted during the workout itself. Other macronutrient we're going to talk about is protein. Protein helps to improve athletic performance. It's showed to increase muscle protein synthesis. The benefits of eating protein is muscle growth, muscle recovery, increased strength, increased muscle performance. The other macronutrient is fat. Fat is the source of fuel for longer and moderate to low intensity exercise. So, the timing for pre-workout meals, that's also key in this. To maximize your performance, you do want to eat 2 to 3 hours before an exercise, but if you can't eat a full meal 2 to 3 hours before your exercise, you want to eat smaller and simpler meals like carbohydrates and protein that will be easier to digest, and that way it'll prevent any stomach issues or stomach discomfort. So if you're encountering a workout that's only less than or equal to 45 minutes long, you can eat a snack 30 to 60 minutes before the workout. If you want to do an endurance exercise that's an hour to 2.5 hours, you'll want to eat 30 to 60 grams of carbohydrates. This will provide ample carbohydrates to supplement your muscle glycogen reserves during exercise. And then if you want to do an exercise that's more than 2.5 hours long, you want to eat 60 to 90 grams of carbohydrates. But if you have stomach issues, you can decrease the amount of carbohydrates. Okay, and then some examples of pre-workout meals within 2 to 3 hours. Things like lean protein, brown rice, and roasted vegetables, egg omelet, whole grain toast with avocado spread, and a cup of fruit. The type of carbohydrates you choose also matters. For instance, if you're intending like an endurance event, you'll want to go with low glycemic index carbs. That way you don't raise your blood sugar quickly. It'll maintain glucose levels at a steady state for a longer period of time. And this could be like oatmeal and anything whole grain. If you're doing an activity that is short but intense, skip the whole grains and go instead for high glycemic index refined grains that raise the blood sugar quickly and give you a burst of energy like quick burst of energy. Pre-workout meals within 2 or less hours. These can be things like whole grain cereal, milk, protein smoothie made with milk, protein powder, banana, mixed berries, cup of oatmeal topped with banana and sliced almonds. A workout meal within an hour or less. These are going to be more of like snacks because it is in your workouts in an hour or less. So things like fresh fruit, apples, peaches, bananas, grapes, or you can do a cup to a half cup of a sports drink, or you can also do energy gels. I used to do energy gels before any race about an hour to 30 minutes before my race started. What not to eat before exercise. You want to avoid a lot of fiber or fat because this can be difficult to digest, and it remains in the stomach for a very long time. This is because the blood meant to deliver oxygen to the muscles will instead get diverted to the stomach, and you'll experience cramping, stomach aches, and nausea. So avoid foods like donuts, fries, potato chips, candy bars, red meat. You do want to avoid beans, dry fruit, coleslaw, dairy, because these are kind of gassy and you'll experience bloating. So some supplements before a workout are very common nowadays, and these are because they help to improve performance, improve strength, increase lean body mass, and reduce fatigue. Your most popular supplements are your creatine, your branched chain amino acids, beta-alanine, and multi-ingredient supplements such as arginine and B vitamins, as well as caffeine. So creatine, this is a very, very, very popular one. I know Nichols has this one in the athletic department for their athletes. It's most commonly used in sports supplements. It has been said to help with increasing muscle mass, muscle fiber, muscle strength, and power, and delaying fatigue. It's beneficial to take creatine before a workout, but it has been said that it's more effective when taken after a workout. And you want to take 2 to 5 grams of creatine per day for it to be effective. For caffeine, this is very interesting to me because I started drinking caffeine the last year and for my running, and personally I feel like it does improve performance level and helps with reducing any feelings of fatigue. And this is what the research also said. It helps increase strength and power, helps reduce fatigue, and you want to ingest this 15 to 60 minutes before exercise to avoid any discomfort, stomach issues for your workout. So another one is branched chain amino acids. Your popular ones are going to be your valine, leucine, and isoleucine. This helps decrease muscle damage and increase muscle protein synthesis. You want to take 5 grams or more an hour before your workout for this supplement to be effective. beta-alanine. This is used to increase your muscle stores. It is most effective for short and high-intensity exercises, and it has also been said to reduce feelings of fatigue and increase muscle endurance and capacity. You want to take 2 to 5 grams of beta-alanine prior to your workout. And your multi-ingredient pre-workouts. This has been shown to increase work output, strength, endurance, anaerobic power, reaction time, focus, and alertness. You want to take this 30 to 45 minutes before your exercise for it to be effective. And some tips to remember, again, if you're going to eat fat with your pre-workout meal, make sure that you're eating it 2 to 3 hours before your workout so that you can avoid any issues. And with caffeine, it may be difficult to digest, so just give it enough time for your stomach. I would say an hour just to be sure. And these are my sources used. And that's about it. Thank you so much for listening.